Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Wednesday, May 28th, 2025, and this is episode number 946 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey, hello, hi. How you doing? What the fuck is this? There we go. Hope you're well. Sorry about yesterday. Had to play hooky. Had to take the day off. Had to skedaddle. You know, sometimes when this show first started, I was like balls to the wall. Never a day off, never an hour off, really. If I wasn't sleeping, I was doing something. But I have since learned a work-life balance that's really good. And one of those things is now, you know, I play hooky. No, not hooker, you jackass. Hooky more often. And one of those is when Nora is home. Nora had jury duty yesterday. For most of the day, honestly, it just so happened that she got home right before showtime. So I was planning on doing a show yesterday. Fully expected to, was gonna, you know, get her done. Had actually done some show prep and, you know, was going about my daily routine. I knew she would, you know, I knew she was doing the jury duty thing, but was planning on doing a show just because I didn't know when she would be home. But then she didn't get picked and she got home early. And, you know, it was like, hell yeah, man. Let's curl up. Let's get in bed and watch some movies and just chill. Let's chill. Hold on. So that's what we did. So I played hooky yesterday from work. Forgive me for that. Oh, forgive me. I have sinned against you, my Lord. But it was fun. It was good. Those are good days. You know what I mean? Those are nice, unexpected surprises. So, that was fun. And sorry for the, delay in actually kickstarting this sumbitch. Not like, you know, I mean, we went live at like 2:35, 2:40, something like that. Excuse me. But like the delay was, I don't know, there was something going on. And I couldn't get the fucking, all the graphics to load up for some reason. So I don't know. Anyways, we're here. We're here now and we're doing it. So we've got stuff to discuss. I want a fun topic. I'm trying to find some fun shit for us to do. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find some fun things to discuss. I need to get back into my bag of like old resources, because I haven't been using those as much. They got kind of stale. But I need to go back to using them. So what? What? I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Party alert. There it is. Party alert. Cece's birthday party, June 13th, 7:30 at the Decoy. 1222 Witt Road, Houston. Pizza, snacks, cake, all will be served. There is also an underbelly restaurant and food vendor with crawfish at this location. It says, feel free to text or DM me. That's Donna, not me, but Donna. If you have any questions, and then her number's there. I won't read that out loud. Hope to see you all smiling faces there. Oh, and the karaoke DJ will be there. Get your vocals tuned up. Won't be doing that. I don't think I've ever done karaoke. Honestly, I know I haven't done karaoke. I've never sang in front of people a day in my life. Nope. Never done it. Nope. Never done it. Don't plan to do it. Listen, I don't need to. I do enough things in my life to embarrass myself on a regular or semi-regular basis. I don't need to add to that list. So no, I'll go if I can make it, if I don't have a gig or something like that. But no, won't be karaokeing it. I'll tell you that damn much. So what is I missed this. Oh wow. Joy Taylor's rant about Aaron Rodgers, and then people are mad. Well, we got a lot to discuss today. We got a lot to talk about. So I was trying to see, I was checking out Larry Brown Sports. They usually have some pretty decent, off the wall topics. I did once at Cat's Meow on Bourbon Street, Under the Influence. Oh, so you don't normally do karaoke either, Donna? Yeah, I'm not up for making a fool of myself. You know what I'm saying? That's not high on my list. And I feel, because I'm not a good singer. I'm not a good singer. Now, I am musically inclined. Last week on our private hour, which we will do today, but last week, oh, fuck. You know what I just remembered? I have a gig tonight. I don't know that we can do it. And Cece reminded me, and I was going to do it tonight, but now I just remembered. I have a private gig at the... Fuck, I'm glad I remembered. I sure would have just fucking gone about my day and not fucking done it. We may have to do the private hour tomorrow. Because I showed enough would have fucking just rolled through this bitch. Yes, John Dorier. I show Nip to the world, but won't sing for Cece. It's not just singing for Cece. It's singing in general, in public. Yeah, I fucked. Yeah, I fucked up. I was going to do the private hour today, but let me make sure. What time is this show? Oh, shit. I'm glad I remembered. I don't know why I didn't get no damn reminders from myself. Whew. Whew. It's a good thing I checked. 7:30. Okay. Boy. Good thing I checked. Oh, man. So that means I got to leave here. I got to be there at 7. Oh, yeah. No, we can't do a private hour today. Damn it. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. That's fine. We'll do a private hour tomorrow. No biggie. Donna said, ask me anything about anything. When are Hop Scholar tickets going on sale? Girl, they've been on sale. The show is next. Actually, the show is this Saturday. The show is this coming Saturday at Hop Scholar. The whole thing got fucked up pretty badly because the headliner canceled on me. And it is on my website, is it not? It should be. Let's see. Maryisfunny.com. Yeah, it's on the, oh, the link's not on there? It sure the fuck ain't. I'll be goddamned. Well, here you go. My bad. Okay. I forgot to update that shit. My bad, Donna. Yeah, see, I always forget something, boy. I tell you what. It is a lot. I need like a checklist for my life is what I need. I need a checklist for life. Let me see if this works. Hold on. Let's see. I think it's Hoptics 025. Nope. That is not it. 0531. Yeah. Okay. Here is the ticket link, Donna. That should work if you guys want to come to Hop Scholar. Now, only problem is if you're coming just to see my beautiful smiling face, I won't be there this weekend. Nora is kidnapping me and taking me out of town. I am headed to the Hill Country for the weekend. We leave Friday morning, I believe. She's taking me to a bunch of stops on the Texas Whiskey Trail for the birthday. Yeah, so my birthday, I guess gift, if you will, or whatever. We're going to go hit a bunch of distilleries along the Texas Whiskey Trail. I didn't know this existed. I didn't know this was a thing. Did you guys know this? Look, this is a whole thing. Hold on, let me pull this up here. Texas, that's not how you spell it. Texas Whiskey Trail. There's a map. There's like North Texas, South Texas, Hill Country, and West Texas. Distillery map. And zoom out. Boop, beep, pew. Nope, I want the whole kit and caboodle. Show me the map, bitch. Just show me the goddamn map. Well, here's the whole website. Let me just put this over here. So this is like the website. You can go to, well, I don't know where it is. Let's see. Distillery map. Oh, look at that cigar lounge. Oh, you can find little cigar lounges along the way. I didn't even know you could do that. That's fancy. But you can zoom out, right? And then you do tours and tasting rooms and Hill Country and let's see, yeah. And then that should show you. Okay. That's not working. What the shit? Oh. Let's do San Antonio. Huh. Oh, some bitch. Come on, man. What the fuck are we doing? This map sucks a giraffe's dick. What the fuck? Get your shit together, assholes. So you're supposed to be able to, I don't know where the fuck map was. I had seen a map somewhere, but these are all the different distilleries along the Texas Whiskey Trail. So if you go to like Hill Country, there's Andalusia, Copper Shot, Crowded Barrel, Fierce Whiskers, the Garrison Brothers, Johnny Pickles, Milam and Green, Real Spirits, Spirit of Texas, Still Austin, War Trail Spirits, and Wilson Valley. And then you can go to these and they do all kinds of different things. So pretty cool there. And yeah, so they're all over. So like our area here is, I believe, yeah, is this it? Yeah, there's Shire in Houston. And then that's it. Yeah, that's interesting. I would have thought the other one here in town would have been on there. Oh, there it is. No. Giant, Texas. Huh. There's one in Bry. So anyways, yeah, Texas Whiskey Trail. That's what we're doing for my birthday. So we're headed out. And I thought there was one goddamn map that made it easy. But go fuck myself, I guess. Here we go. What is this? Oh, here's a Wilson Valley Mercantile music. Okay. Nobody gives a fuck. Anyways, so that's what we're doing. Yay. So I won't be there, but it is a great lineup. I've got here's the lineup. It's Kristen Lindner is headlining. She's been on. She's got a dry bar special out. She's been on Mom's Night Out on Nick at Night. She's been around the game forever. She's absolutely hilarious. Corliss DeLorean is featuring, whom I love. You're gonna fucking love Corliss. She's hilarious. And then Adam Bob returns. Adam's been at the Hop Scholar show before. He featured, who did he feature for? I think Eric Knowles, but Adam's hilarious. He's going to be running the show. So let me see. Let me get to there's Adam. Adam's hilarious. He's going to be running the show. So Corliss is amazing. It's going to be fun. So the reason I did this lineup like this with Corliss and Kristen Lindner a while back, I filled in for Billy D out in Margaritaville in Conroe while he was on one of the ships. He was like, "Hey B, could you run my room for me?" I was like, "Yeah, I got you, pimp." And oh my God, $45 old fashioned. That is crazy. But the reason I put this lineup together is, hey, what up, Samuel? Good to see you, brother. Mr. Rubio. What picture is scary? Oh, her? So that was from our dry bar special. Yeah. But the reason I put this lineup together is so Corliss was featuring out in Margaritaville in Billy D's room, and Kristen Lindner was headlining. And Billy D was on one of the ships, so he was like, "Hey, could you MC my room, run my room?" And I was like, "Yeah." And this was the lineup. It was me, and then Corliss, and then Kristen Lindner. And I was like, "Yo, that night was fire." Both of them just murdered. I mean, just a killer show. So I was like, "Shit." Once the headliner that I had for the night canceled on me, I had the headliner booked and that was it. And I was like, I'll just put the rest together later. Man, I was so pissed. So I was like, man, fuck it. I'm going to put that lineup together again. And then Adam Bob, I love to death, man. He's absolutely hilarious. So I trust him to, take care of my room and run it for me. So it's going to be a fun show. It's going to be a good show. So if you guys are looking for something fun to do this weekend, get your ass some tickets to the show. It's a good time. You're still supporting me. I want you to know that. Even though I'm not there, you're still supporting me by going. And I do appreciate it. CC, don't be hating on Garrison because you ordered a triple. Oh, $45 for an old fashioned is fucking crazy. Was it a single shot? That's a great question. I mean, was it a single, CC? There's no way you paid $45 for a single. My God. That's insane. if that's the case, that's highway robbery. I got to text Nora. Let me let her know. Don't forget, I have a private gig at Punchline tonight at 7:30. Okay. Yes, it was a single. That's insane, man. I paid $22 for a shot of Makers at the airport. That's one reason I don't drink at the airport. It's fucking stupid. Stupid, I say. See, I don't need a drink that bad. That's why I'm glad I'm not like an alcoholic or somebody that just has to drink. I'm lucky in that regard. I don't have to drink. I drink because I want to. I drink because I like to. I'm not like, I gotta have a drink. Oh, fuck that. Give me a Diet Coke. Give me water. I don't give a shit. Nope. Cost for a bottle of Garebro is high anyway. Is it really? Jared said I have to drink when I get on a plane. Bro, I'd be smuggling my own shit in. Fuck that. I'd be smuggling my shit in. I'd drink just pregame, bro. Drink before you leave. Just drink before you leave the house. Oh, that's a good idea. Donna said get that top 50 barbecue places map and try one of those too. That's a really good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Maybe we'll do that too. Maybe we'll do that. Cece, by the way, thank you for resubscribing for 35 months. Cece said if we're doing 3 to 5 now, we need to add Fridays back. Just saying. Yeah, I know. I need to get back. I was so close to getting ready at 2 today. I literally walked in here because we had power problems, as you can imagine, with the storms. And man, I had this shit fired up. Let me tell you, it's always something. But this time, I was fucking with ChatGPT and got distracted. I'm not gonna lie. You don't have to smuggle it if it's under 3 ounces. Wouldn't that be funny if you just had like 75 bottles of 2.5 ounce shots? If you just had individual shots of whiskey that equaled an entire bottle, and then you had an empty bottle so that when you got where you're going, you just pour them all. Because it could be individuals, right? I wonder if that's possible. I wonder if you could do that. Thank you, Donna. I wonder if you could do that. I wonder if you could just have a bag full of individual shots of like just, plastic. Because they sell, I think Amazon sells those airplane alcohol bottles. There you go. They sure the fuck do. A 50-pack of mini liquor bottles with a black cap, 1 ounce, 30 milliliters, $18.99. You can get a 50-pack of 2 ounce mini liquor bottles for $15.99. So so you can get 100 ounces. So this bottle of Uncle Nearest is 750 milliliters. Let's see, how much convert ml to ounces? 750 is roughly 25 fluid ounces. So you would only need about 12 of those to take a bottle of Uncle Nearest on the road. So you just fill up 12 of those 2 ouncers. Yeah. That's a plan right there. I wonder if they would stop you from doing that. Look. Right there. I wonder if they would stop you. Look at that. $15.99 for 2 ounce plastic. And then you just fill up your alcohol. It's 2 ounces. That's it. Now you're getting away with it. No, Donna had a plastic flask. Oh, Rev. What up, house? Good to see you, pimp. A tray of Jello shots. Man, speaking of, I gotta say, Nora and I this past weekend, she was like, I'm craving a frozen margarita. What up, Keith? What up, Spoon? Gang's all here. Man, a tray of Jello shots. I wonder if they would stop you. But see, could you have like Jello shots? They would say is food. See, Uncle Nearest is my shit, bro. I love me some Uncle Nearest. Got me a nice little bottle, right? That bottle, right? Oh, nope. Right there. This bottle, that's my Uncle Nearest. Thanks to the Deckettes, of course. Got me a nice little bottle of Uncle Nearest right here. And then this bottle, that's some Whistle Pig right there. This is courtesy of my boy that owns Hop Scholar. That is some Colonel E.H. Taylor. So that's like, that bottom row is like that's my good alcohols. That's some Uncle Nearest. That is Whistle Pig, E.H. Taylor. That's the bottle that Chappelle was drinking on stage when he opened the Punchline. It's not good. It's not good, but that's a half drink bottle of Dave Chappelle's whiskey. And then this is some stuff that my sis-in-law bought me. I don't know what it is. It is. See, this is that's my shit right there. That's my shit. They have more expensive bottles, but you know, we don't roll like that around here. But this is some shit that my sister-in-law bought me. It's good, man. It's New Riff. Single barrel. It's really good. It is it's a single barrel pull. Come on, bitch. Oh, it's because it's trying to focus on my face because it's so pretty. But it's a single barrel, 115 proof. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. My ring light is huge. Oh, you can see it in the bottle. Could you see it in the bottle? Yeah, it is huge. My ring light is very large. Here, I can show you. I can actually show it to you. I have. This used to be called Flex Cam back in the day. This used to be the backup camera. Let's see if this still works. Oh, it sure does. Look at that. That's my ring light. So that's the regular camera that I use. And that's my ring light. It's pretty big. That's me. That's you guys. There's the chat. Look at the chat. Yeah, that's the ring light. The ring light is big, but it's got to be. It lights up the room. I was trying to do something for like scale. Oh, the screen behind me? Oh. Oh, funny. Clarence said that's the only thing that's huge. I was trying to see for scale. Let's see. Oh, like this is. Here's my phone for scale. Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah, pretty big. What up, AJB? Good to see you, pimpin'. I was showing him my ring light because Spoon said my ring light is large. Large and in charge. Close your porn tabs, sir. I don't have any porn. I don't look at porn on this. That's what the laptop is for, dumbass. What kind of dumbass would I be to look at porn on this computer? It's already fickled anyways. I'd really be fucking up if I watched porn on this thing. That would be a huge mistake. But this is what I was doing. So, you know, I've been trying to get you guys to use ChatGPT. Well, I've been working on, let's see if this mofo, oh, fuck, it expired. Oh, damn it. So I've been working on the One Star Kids, website, right? And the, let's see. So, oh, well. Yeah. So, I've been working on One Star Kids, getting closer. Well, this is what I was doing today. This is two of the latest shirts that I've made. Hold on. With the help of ChatGPT, by the way. That's how dope it is it can make things. That's so cool. So I'm going to change this. This is the character I'm going to use. So it made this. This will be one of my shirts. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for this amazingness? Huh? This beautimus? This was done with the help of... Oh, bitch. How dare you? Why do I sound like Christopher Walken? Oh my God. I can't with you. You dumb bitch. There we go. Oh. It'll have to do. There you go. That's one of my shirts. I'm about to fix the rainbow a little bit. But, yeah, that's one of my shirts for One Star Kids. That's great. I use ChatGPT and it helped when comparing things. Oh, ChatGPT is amazing. Might as well download LimeWire. No. Yeah. Oh, for porn? Yeah, 100%. And then this was the other one. Kids in this economy. But it messed up the words. So I'm just going to take the character. This was the final character that we worked on and created. And then I'm going to just redo the words myself. So that's two of the new shirts that I'm working on for One Star Kids. Kids run everything. But the rainbow needs to really go from like hand to hand instead of like, I don't know why it's like down there by his arm. So I'm going to fix that. Daddy's gonna fix that. Daddy can fix it. I just need to, I'll just pull the condom out. Okay. I was telling you a story. That's partly why I was late, because I was fucking with ChatGPT and got enthralled with it. You know, ADHD is a motherfucker. It's distracting and you can get lost in it. You can get lost in its gaze. What if ChatGPT comes back and wants a cut? It won't. It can't. It won't. It gets a cut from me every month when I pay my monthly fees. That's the great thing about it, dude. Like, watch. This is what's crazy. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. ChatGPT, like, I want to show you something. Look how bomb-ass this thing is. Watch. So I'm going to open up that condom thing, right? I'm gonna open up that condom. Then I'm gonna go new. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to save this here locally so I can use it. This is the kind of shit that's amazing for it. Let's see. Condom character. Ah, shut your whore mouth. Why is it doing that? Oh. So check this out. So I will say, wait, why are we there? What the shit are we doing? Where's Walt at? Oh, what up, Walt? Good to see you, pimp. All right, let's take this and then say, put this on a school teacher standing in front. School teacher. Like put this on a man wearing a hoodie standing in front of a playground with a few kids playing and screaming. Let's see. Make a picture. Put this, yeah. We want this on a, we'll do white for now. Just to see what it looks like. But this is the kind of crazy shit, y'all. I'm telling you. This shit is bananas. Bananas. Let's see what it comes up with. You make product mock-up. This is wild. I bet you Alex Villanueva hadn't done a goddamn thing with all that shit I sent him. ChatGPT doesn't like that you're not cutting it in on his merch. Don't make ChatGPT mad. That's not how this works at all. That is not how it works at all. I got to make sure, though, it doesn't kick back nothing weird, so I don't show you until, until it's done. Real quick, I was going to tell you a story about this weekend, and then we're going to get into some sports because we need to talk some basketball. Because I got a bone to pick with the NBA, and I'm not thrilled with them. Nora wanted frozen margarita this weekend. I don't know why this past weekend she had a craving for frozen margarita. Sports? Yes, sports. But Nora had a craving for a frozen margarita, and I was like, I don't know that I know that at one point they were talking about selling alcohol to go, where you could like go buy alcohol in the state of Texas and get it to go. Like you can't drink on the road, but you could potentially like, I don't know, buy it. But I didn't know if that was if that was a thing or not. I wasn't 100% sure. But I know you can get daiquiris to go. I know that's always been a thing, is that you could do daiquiris because I think they're made out of wine. And wine, for some reason, beer and wine you could always get. Hard alcohol, no. Why that's the case in the state of Texas, I don't know. Bitch. See, it said, I can't assist with this request because it violates our content policies. Let me know if you'd like to try a different idea. Put this photo on a man wearing a white t-shirt. We'll just see if that works. Because I think I had him. I had a playground full of kids. That's why. Whatever. You can get any drink to go. See, I wasn't sure. But for the longest, it was like, oh, you can only do beer and wine. I was like, well, that's kind of horse shit, but whatever. So I wasn't 100% sure, but I did tell her that you could do daiquiris. And so we went to I found this daiquiri place not far from here. And I got her a frozen margarita I guess it was a margarita daiquiri. I don't know. Like maybe it was just a margarita. Man, that shit was so good and strong. It was like 16% alcohol by volume. See, that's what I was saying, Mimi. I know that they had talked about changing it during COVID. And I just didn't know if that was temporary or permanent. But I went ahead and, I was like, I'll get it. But man, it was 16% alcohol by volume for these daiquiris. Lord Jesus. That shit was bananas. Oh my God. Strong. I got the 44 ounce, first of all, which was, we each got one. It's too much. This is too much. But we also got Jello shots. Too much alcohol. Oh my God. Fuck. So yeah, we got if you come out for CC's birthday and do a 10-minute set, I'll pay in boob pics. Okay. First of all, no. It's going to take more than that. If you make your daiquiri with wine, I don't want it trash. What are daiquiris normally made with? This shit was good, though. That's all I know. Hold on. Put this on a man wearing a cream colored hoodie sitting at a bus stop bench. Rum. Okay. I didn't know, but I know back in the day before you could get alcohol to go, that's what daiquiris were like wine flavored daiquiris. They were good, man. They were fucking good. This place, I don't know what they were made of. They said Rita. So I don't know if it was actually tequila or if it was like a rum tequila flavor. I don't know what the fuck it was. All I know is we both got 44 ounce margarita flavors. And they were strong as fuck. Because like I said, they were 16% alcohol by volume. And we couldn't even drink them all. And then we stored them because we have that Ninja Creamy thing that like makes frozen stuff. And I was like, oh, we'll just store them and freeze them overnight, and then I can just reblend them in the morning. Didn't even need to do that. I guess our fridge in the garage is broken because it didn't freeze them all the way. Man, we just got them and mixed them up in the morning. I mean, I ran it through there anyways, but oh my God. That shit was amazing. So we got to do that more often. Definitely got to do that more often. Does Taco Cabana make wine-based margaritas? I don't know. Best daiquiris I've ever had was made with wine. We used to stop there every year on vacation. See? Mimi knows. You can't even tell because the shit tastes amazing. You can't freeze liquor. Well, these have if you ever see me on the road, stop me and I will sell you a drink out of my trunk. Probably the same people who make the El Tiempo margaritas that will get an elephant drunk after 2. Shit. There used to be this place over here. I think it's closed now. It was called Fajita Pete's. Holy fuck! Fajita Pete's used to sell margaritas by the gallon. Oh, they add glycerol to slushes so they don't freeze. Oh. I I need to get me some of that then. This fucking margaritas that Fajita Pete's made. Bro, I went over there and we ordered fajitas, which I know why they're out of business, because they were fucking expensive. Jesus Christ, Pete was balling, man. Pete was just fucking printing money. But, fuck, I got a gallon of margaritas for Nora and I. And I'll be goddamn. We drank the whole gallon. We split it. Man, so I went and got us lunch. And we what was the other one? Club No Minor. What? If it's made with wine, it's a frozen drink, not a daiquiri. Oh. I would go to Fajita Pete's and just get steak. Get a daiquiri anywhere else but New Orleans, and you will be able to tell the difference. We don't put wine in our daiquiris. Rum is the base. Oh, gotcha. Man, so we get this gallon of margaritas. And I'll start pouring, and we start drinking, and we're eating lunch, and we don't realize because the margaritas are good, and we drink them really quickly. And this is lunch. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. We were both passed the fuck out before 5 p.m. Out. Fucking gone. Shit-faced. Smashed. Gone. Just, I know it about, I think we started eating lunch at about 1:30. By about 2:15, I looked at Nora and went, I'm fucking shithouse. She was like, me too. I was like, God damn, that fucking Pete can make a margarita. Man, we were fucking gone, bro. Like, out. Oh my God, Pete can get down on the margaritas. Holy shit. It's like Clarence said, man. You can fucking get an elephant drunk after 2 of them. Oh my God. Gotta be wine based. Like Mimi was talking about. Gotta be wine based margaritas. Gots to be. Shit. We woke up the next morning. We were like, it was Sunday because we got those on Saturday. We woke up on Sunday. We were like, damn, we just missed a whole fucking day. We didn't wake up until the next day. We passed the fuck out drunk at about 5 o'clock ish. I don't remember exactly. But we passed out. Woke up the next day. 8 in the morning on Sunday. Hungover as fuck. Just like, goddamn, Pete, what are you doing? Did you go to bed or pass? No, we went to bed. We were like, let's go watch TV in bed. She was like, okay. And we helped each other to the bed. I was going to say I had to help her, but she helped me as much as I helped her. We get in bed. I think I still have my pants on. Pretty sure I still have my pants on. One sock. Shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't think the cats ate that night. I know they didn't eat. We normally feed the cats like at 6 a.m., 5 p.m., and like 9 or 10 p.m. Cats didn't get no fucking 9 or 10 p.m. I don't even think they got a 5 p.m. I think the cats ate once that day. Them were some hungry motherfucking cats. I'm sure they tried to wake us up fucking, hey, yo. It's like, fucking dead. Out, bro. Out. Here. Oh, wow. Pretty good job there, buddy. So I told ChatGPT, put this image of what is it? Yeah. There we go. There you go. I told her take that condom image and put it on a white t-shirt. That didn't come out good. But then I said, put it on a guy. Put that on a man wearing a cream-colored hoodie sitting on a bus stop bench. Look at that. That's what it made. It's pretty fucking crazy. I'm not sure if you're complaining or bragging. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. But like that's so I don't even have to like pay models to wear my shit. I can just be like, put this image on a woman wearing a white t-shirt on a mom on a tired looking and stressed out mom wearing a white t-shirt. Do we want white? Yeah. There we go. Put this image on a tired looking and stressed out mom wearing a white t-shirt. Let's see what it comes up with. Isn't that crazy? Ain't even got to hire models. Just give it a prompt. Okay, there was a guy on Kill Tony that took your fuck them kids lines. What do you mean took my fuck them kids lines? I mean, fuck them kids is universal. I didn't make that up. But if he stole my jokes, best believe I'll be calling him out. What episode was it? Charlie Mack was his name. Charlie Mack. Huh. Let me go see about old Charlie Mack stealing my shit. Children's books for adults. Kill Tony, author of Fuck Them Kids. Oh, so he's been doing Fuck Them Kids too. I mean, it's not anything new. You know what I mean? Like, he does Fuck Them Kids, apparently. So, okay. But if he stole my shit directly, then yeah, we got a problem. But, I mean, I didn't come up with Fuck Them Kids. So, it's not like I can claim Fuck Them Kids as a thing. I know other comics that do, like, Fuck Them Kids and stuff. Oh, and he's got the kids book, too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see. He has adults, children's books. Okay. I think I found it. Here, we can watch together. Oh, look at that. Look what ChatGPT came up with. Fucking nailed it. Look at that. Yo. What? Oh my God. Save that. Holy shit. That is perfect. Wow. Download right now. That's amazing. That is fucking perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Mine's not really Fuck Them Kids. It's One Star Kids. But let's watch his thing. Let's see. Is this it? Let's see. Let's see. Change, yes. And let's watch the video.
Children's books for adults.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, and I brought you guys some.
Okay.
Can y'all bring the books out?
This is incredible.
Two each.
Man, F Them Kids by Charlie Mack. This is hilarious. Let me see this one. What is this one?
Hey, what up, Jim?
Them kids.
This one's a kid in a crib. It's called Lay Your Ass Down and Shut the F Up. Oh my God. That is amazing. So
Read the first page on Man F Them Kids.
okay, perfect. No, whatever you want me to do, I will do, Charlie. I'm taking orders from you. First of all, the
Right
first
there.
page says, "To all pedophiles, I truly apologize for the misleading title." Wow. You make what books for adults?
Children's books for adults.
Oh,
Yeah, see, that's nothing like what I do. Nothing like what I do. Like what my whole premise is, and it will be going forward, is like Jen sent me one. Jen, where is it? I'm gonna send you one like what a guy kind of does. Again, none of this is splitting the atom, and none of it is. Everybody's kind of doing it. Perry said I need that shirt. Perry, as soon as this bitch is up and running, I'm gonna give all of you guys, everybody, all the deckheads, especially Patreon members, are gonna get a bigger discount code. But I'm gonna give everybody, all the deckheads that watch this show, I'm gonna give a discount code. But Patreon members are gonna get a bigger discount code for shirts to go and get them off the website, just to kind of generate some sales and go through the order process and all that stuff. So I don't want to just like, I'll send you one like this. Because I want you to go through the order process, because I need people to go through the order process and be like, here's what happened. Here's what I liked. Here's what I didn't like. This is how it came in the mail. That way I'll know what I'm dealing with, when the shit goes down. So yeah, that's right. Spoon said that Facebook ad will make all moms click, right? I hope so. That just made that while we were sitting here doing the show. Man, ChatGPT is the shit. So it made that one, and then it just made this. I mean, I just gotta tell it what I want, and it makes it. Like I said, man, it could just, let's see. Put this on. But anyways, what I do, can you request a color? There's going to be certain colors for the shirts that I'm going to go with for the different designs. So it won't be like, you can't customize the shirts. Each shirt, like you'll have some choices. But like, yeah, it won't be white, right? Like there'll be like, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can get into this. Let's see. You know what? Hold up. There we go. Continue. Log in. Continue. Oh, hell. Bitch. Stop popping that shit. I gave you $20 for your outfit. Kenise and I were jamming to, when we were on the road last time, we were jamming to some old Juvenile. He didn't even know about that old Juvenile, that bounce era Juvenile. He didn't know about that. He was like, yo, I forgot about this. I didn't even realize. I was like, that's right, baby. So, I'm going to show you an example of the store. Let's see here. Because right now there's a password on it. Just so like people can't go to it. But like, let's see. That don't look right at all. Why is that doing that? It's... Ugh. Ugh. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is kind of what the website's going to look like a little bit. Now, it'll be on your phone or whatever. But let's say you go to like, see, like this is what I can use right now from the layouts from the people that do the on-demand printing. But let's say you go to like this shirt. This is just like a hashtag fuck them kids design, right? So you could choose like the black heather. You could choose Heather Olive. Or you could choose Heather Kelly. And I don't know. So like I'm still working on the colors and the designs and stuff for all of these. So yeah, this is not done and set in stone. So, but that's what it'll be like. So for like this shirt, this comes in either black or navy. And so, and all of them will have that 1SK logo on the back. And so like the One Star Kids logo, all of them will have that on the back. So you'll be able to choose like the color that it's available in. Yeah. So you'll be able to choose color and then size, quantity, and so forth. So I don't have a size chart and whatnot. All right. So, but I don't have all like the colors for all the shirts, and I don't even have all the shirts uploaded yet because it's just been me trying to get the damn, well, like I said, it's been me trying to get the website finished first. Order process. It'll be a cream white. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's it. What color did you want, Perry? What color did you have in mind for that design? But anyways, that's the One Star Kids website thing. That's what we doing. I use this the way I do the colors. A lot of times, what I'll do is there's this really cool website. I don't know if you guys ever have to do shit like this. There's this really cool website called Coolers. If you ever need something like this, just help it out. You know how I do. You know how I share. There's this website called Coolers, Coolors, and you can find complementary colors. So like this is the One Star brand colors. So it's like you've got, and it gives you the hex colors and all that stuff. Hold on. Why in the fuck? This is the only thing that sucks about this. Bitch. What the fuck, man? Let's see. Chrome resize. Let me just come over here. What the shit? Huh. That's why. Aha. That's why that's been fucking up so much. Now we can fix it. Aha. Now we can fix it. There we go. Now I can get the full website up in there without no damn issues. Without no problemas. There we go. That's a little better. So this is what it looks like. So you give it a color. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of this. Close, 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 close. So let's say I want to use the Barry on Deck color. Let's say, actually, let's do this. Let's see. Princeton. Yeah, that's just the name of the color. It gives you like the color schemes or whatever. Or color names. Carolina blue for the 11s I haven't worn yet. Oh. I don't know if that would look good on that shirt, but I'll take it into consideration, sir. All right, let's take let's go with, what is the color of, oh gosh. Let's see. Let me get a hex code here. Let's do, you know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna do this for here we go. We'll just do this for paper. So Carolina blue is actually hex code 4B9CD3. All right, so if we plug that into coolers right there, that creates Carolina blue, right? So we'll lock that. And then what you do is you can add, let's say we want to do a 3-color color scheme. All right. And now we're on the palette generator. And then you just hit your space bar and it generates complementary colors for that color. And then now, you know, like if you're creating like a website or you're creating, I don't know, a shirt, you know, whatever, color scheme or a logo or whatever. These are all the different complementary colors, and you can choose like how it generates the colors too. So you can be like, generation method. Nah, I don't know what these are. You can be like monochromatic. So this will be all the same. Bitch, I am logged in. Hold on. No wonder. Bitch. Or painting your house. There you go. I don't know that I would do that, but I guess you could. I'm sure your HOA would probably frown upon doing that, but maybe not. I don't know. Bitch, come on. Let's see. Sign in, email. You've successfully been signed in. Okay. So now, like when you go to generate method, you can do like monochromatic. And what it'll do is just, oh, nope, no, we want to go back. We're going to lock in Carolina blue. Control V. Lock that in and do monochromatic. So it's just different versions of that blue. So there you go. All different versions of that blue and monochromatic. Oh, we'll change it to complementary. Boom. So these are all colors that are complementary to that blue. So you can just do 2 if you just want one other color that goes with it, like a complementary. So there you go. There's another tool for your arsenal. These are all different colors that match. And so you can have like up to, gosh, you want to do like a whole color scheme? Look at that. And the cool thing is you can browse too. You can just go to tools. So this will do a random palette generator. Oh, look, that was fire. I like that one. And so I just save them sometimes to my random palettes if I like one. You never know when you're going to need a cool color palette. Yeah. And then, so I have different color palettes that I have saved. So like I have my One Star Kids colors, and that's how I ended up choosing this as my One Star Kids color palette. And I just ended up finding that. So there you go. So then what I did is, or what I'll do is take that and yeah, that's, so I can take that shirt or that, actually another thing it'll do too is you can do image picker, right? So you can upload an image. Hold on, I got to do this without y'all seeing my whole hard drive. Let's see, upload. There we go. And then you tell it, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go, this color is 1. This color is 2. This color is 3, 4, 5. Oh, we need one more. 6 is the brown. There you go. So that's all the colors in here. And then you can export that palette. Or you can open it in the generator. So that's the color palette of the shirt, right? Well, then I can lock it. Boom, boom. This is how I do like what shirts would look good, like what base colored shirts. And then I'll add one over here and then just go. All right, so that's licorice. So that would look good on a black shirt, a mauve or a pink, green, ultraviolet. So you see how I now pick colored shirts, like which colors would look best? Oh, look. Says it might look good on a periwinkle. So there you go. That's how I do it sometimes to find the right kind of shirt that'll match what colors are in a t-shirt. I'm a nerd. Go fuck yourselves. All right, let's get to some damn sports. Enough of this nonsense and tomfoolery. Y'all know I like try to share with you the shit that I do. You never know when some of you might be able to use this in your life. Somewhere, somehow, some way. Never know. So, I always try to share. Because I know some of you were really into, well, it was during the private hour last week, but that sampling website. I know Joe Pro for sure and Walt were really got into it. So that was a big deal for them. All right, let's get to some headlines. Come on. All right, here's sports headlines for the day. Well, Coach Mike Vrabel says that the Patriots are aware. They are aware of the Stephon Diggs video. And let's see if I can find it again. I had the link and then I freaking closed it. They said that they're, but Vrabel says he's aware of it. He also said, quote, "It's something we're aware of, and obviously we want to make great decisions on and off the field. And any conversation that I've had with Stephon will remain between him and I and the club." If you're not aware of what went down, there's video out there of Stephon on a boat. I'm on a boat, bitch. He's with a bunch of upstanding young ladies. And it shows him, this is according to TMZ, it shows him chatting with 3 women in bikinis before opening a container to expose a mystery pink substance. In the video, he appears to tell the women to not to take all of it, but instructs them to go have fun and come back to him. Vrabel was asked about the situation minutes ago, and while he did not get into the specifics, he did say the franchise wasn't in the dark. It's something we're aware of. Obviously, we want to make great decisions on off the field. We're hoping that with our time here on the field today, and that when we don't have a script and we're on the call at periods, that we're making great decisions. The message will be the same for all of our players, that we're trying to make great decisions, and any conversation I have with him is between us. So, yeah, that was the other thing. So this was a boat. Apparently, this boat was the same boat Cardi B was on moments before. So not good. Here is vidya. Here's some vidya. Let me see if this is. Yep. All right. Here's your vidya. Diggs is a straight up jackass, respectfully. What up, Shaq? I'll say this. I'm glad he's not a Texan now. Thank the Lord. Here it is. Now, I don't know what this pink substance is, but he said, what's my name? She said, Daddy.
On the boat.
So he said, what's my name? What's my name? And they were all like, Daddy. And he's like, here you go. Make it happen. Don't do all of it. And then come back and see me. So I ain't gonna lie. Look at B Hannon, Murder Inc. I always think of Stefan from Family Matters when I hear the name Stefan. I wonder if he looks like him. That would be hilarious. Let's see. Stefan Diggs. Stefan from Family Matters. Oh my God. I need a photo of the two side by side in my life. Oh, I bet I could get ChatGPT to combine the two, huh? Let's see. Oh man, that would be so great if I could. Search his house for baby oil. So that's, I'm not gonna lie. What is the pink substance? What am I missing here? Is it booger sugar? Is that pink now? Have they started putting dye in the cocaine? Is it, I mean, like, I don't know. Fun dip? That's hilarious. Dubs. That is so fucking funny. Fun dip is, like, I really don't know. I don't keep up with the drug scene no more. I'm about to be 51 years old, man. I know it's drugs, Spoon. I'm not that stupid. I don't know what drug. Like I stopped knowing about drugs shortly after they changed to the metric system. Because when I was aware, we'll just say, like, I'm still like, hey man, how much is a dime bag? They're like, you mean a gram? I'm like, I don't know. No, bro, no grams. I'm not buying a gram, pimp. I'm trying to buy a nickel bag. Is it still $5? A quarter bag is 25. You got 5, 10, and 25. Nickel, dimes, and quarters. Nobody does that anymore. Now it's grams and what? Come on, man. I'm old school like that. Old school like that. It's Tusi. Now, see, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Tusi can refer to a few different things. A recreational drug, a famous medieval scientist. He's got a bag of scientist. Or a hereditary tribal leader in certain regions. Oh, that's always, every time I hear Tusi, I think of a tribe. Really, the Tusi tribe. That's seriously what I think of. Tusi, also written Tussi, is a recreational drug that contains a mixture of different psychoactive substances. This is a psychoactive substance, also known as pink cocaine. Cocaine! That contains a mixture of drugs, most commonly ketamine and MDMA. So see, I thought it might have been like Molly of some sort. It's believed to have originated in Latin America and is known for its pink color, which is used to attract consumers. The name Tusi is similar to 2C, but is not the same substance as 2CB. But I have no idea what the fuck 2CB is. This is crazy. Kids, say no to drugs. Do your boy a favor. Stay away from this shit. Man. Not good. So ketamine is real bad. And yeah. They're combining that now. Not good. Wow. Not the Pussy Tribe. The Pussy Posse. What up, Philly Sports? Yeah, we used to ask who has the cookies. Nickel, dimes, and quarters. Exactly. Thank you, Philly Sports Pride. Thank you. Got me feeling old as fuck. I don't know all the new drugs. Like, no, not Tukey. Tusi. Them girls about to snort that shit and give up the Tusi. I still think it's funny you call it Fun Dip. They got the little white stick like a Lickamaid. What's my name? It's Daddy. Them scandalous bitches. I mean, that's just, you saw how they were just fiending. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd never in your life seen a fiend before, you just saw 3 of them. You just saw 3 of them with their titties out. I mean, you talk about no self-respect. That's just sad. That's somebody's daughter sitting there just next to a grown-ass man talking about, oh, please let me have some of that. Damn. Where is your respect, girl? Where did your daddy and your mama fail you? Because I look at him and I'm like, okay, that's the kind of shit that dudes with money do. You know what I mean? Dudes with money sit on a yacht with a bag full of Tusi and do shit like wave it and go, What's my name? Who am I? Daddy. That's right, bitch. I'm daddy. Now, y'all take this and go have fun and come back and see me. Because I'm trying to get my dick sucked. That's what dudes do with money. It's gross, but it's what they do. But them women, see, dudes can't do that if the women respect themselves enough to not do that shit. But there's going to always be scandalous women that are like, I get to get on a boat for free, party, do some tootsie. It sounds so stupid just saying it. Do some tootsie. Sure, I gotta suck a little dick, but it's worth it. Is it? Is it? Because somewhere out in the water is also your dignity. It fell overboard. It dropped anchor. You lost it in the water. Man overboard, that was your dignity. It's just sad, man. Just sad. Like, damn, them young ladies are forever now on the internet. Them 3 scandalous bitches. Flip said the way they were jumping like kids makes me jelly. It makes me sad, bro. It makes me sad. It might make you jelly, but you have a weird, twisted, distorted view and I guess relationship with women. I don't. Total Dallas calls Aikman daddy. That's a weird thing to desire, Flip. That's a weird thing to want women to grovel over you like that. Because they're not groveling over you like that, bro. They're groveling over your drugs and your money and your power. It ain't you. They don't want you. They don't want you for you. They want you for your money, your drugs, and other things. But let Stephon Diggs get an injury that ends his career and then get sued and become penniless. Guess which 3 bitches ain't showing up to suck his dick and party with him? Them. Ain't gonna be no more groveling. Ain't gonna be no more daddy. They don't like him for him. They don't want him for him. They want him for his drugs. They want him for his money. It's just like, that's if that's what you want, bro, you got somewhere along the line, somebody failed you too, man. They don't ask for it. They just do it. I don't even know what that means. That's just a distorted view of reality, bro. Like, that's I don't know. I guess I was raised different. You know what I mean? I don't have daughters. I don't have sons. I don't have kids. Fuck them kids. But the humanity in me watches that and it makes me sad. Breaks my heart. It's like, God damn. I see shit like that. And you know what I see? I see shit like that and I see like scenes, like deleted scenes from New Jack City. That's what I see. I see a deleted scene from New Jack City where it's just these crack fiend bitches just, yes, daddy, I'll suck your dick for some tootsie. What? Bitch, have some self-respect. I don't know. Money and the power. That's what it'll get you. But what the other thing that's bad about this is that somebody was filming this. And that's the part that we're really not talking about, is that I'm sure he's talking about and pissed about, is that somebody was on this boat behind this phone. Look at these bitches. Look at these bitches. Titties bouncing. Go, bitch. Look at these bitches. Why the fuck would you post it, bro? Why would you post it? What are you doing? First of all, you don't pull the phone out and record at all in situations like this. Second of all, you damn sure don't post the fucking video. Walt said reality is groupies gonna groupie. Yeah, no, I get it. It don't make it. It still makes it sad. It still makes it like groupie's gonna groupie. I get it. There's all kinds of groupies. There's all kinds of chuckle fuckers. There's, I think in rodeo they call them buckle fuckers. There's, you know, I get it. There's all kinds of groupies, but there's a difference between being a groupie and like, man, I met this artist. I met this famous person. We went on a date. I fucked him. He bought me a Chanel purse. End of story. As opposed to getting lined up in buckle bunnies. That's what it was. Thank you, Cece. As opposed to, all right, all you scandalous bitches get in a line, single file, like it's the army. I mean, this is on some R. Kelly type shit. We're just going to pick out some bitches for the boat. Who's down to suck dick and do Tootsie? Raise your hand. Step forward. Any bitch down to suck dick and do Tootsie? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, everybody turn around. Let's see your ass. Stefan, which ones do you like? All right, number 7, number 9, 14, 34, and 63. Come with us. I mean, that's what this vibe is, man. It's like, bitch, you just... That's what this is. And the rest of y'all take your ugly asses home. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe maybe Julian Edelman will fuck you or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But to see them hopping up and down, talking about who am I? I'm daddy. Having them call you daddy before you give them drugs. Having them go off and do it and then come back and see me. I mean, we know what MDMA does. This is fucking weird, bro. To me, that's different between groupie behavior. This is Timu R. Kelly shit. This is that Wish Diddy shit. This is Dime Store Diddy type shit. That's what this is. This is Dime Store Diddy. This is Equate Diddy type shit. This is what it is. This is what it is. Walt said the Big Pimpin' video started the Black Belts and Hoe movement, but Hugh did it first. Oh, make no mistake about it. I felt the same way about them bitches that would go to the Playboy Mansion and live. Like, what are you doing? I'm launching my career. Bitch, get an agent. What are you doing? Well, I just got to suck an old man's balls, and then I made it. Well, where are you now? Where are all them bitches now? Nary one of them hoes have a career, and he's dead. How'd that go? But you still fuck that old man. So... yeah, AJB said, "Ain't he smashing Cardi B? Maybe she got them as a gift for him." Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt that. I would be shocked. Holly Madison ain't doing too bad. What is she doing? I don't know. The fuck is Holly Madison doing? Holly Madison claims ex-boyfriend Zach Baggins cheated on her with 7 women. Well, okay. Holly Madison reveals she had a lot of fear in the Playboy Mansion as she exposes disgusting sex acts. That was 3 weeks ago with the New York Post. Can't believe that. Hugh Hefner is the original Diddy. We can just say that. Yeah. He's the OG Diddy, I'm sure. So all of it to me is just like in Vegas and doing the Playboy murders. Oh. Well, I don't know. I just find shit like that kind of, it breaks my heart a little bit. Breaks my heart. I don't know. Maybe because I was raised by women. Maybe if I was raised by dudes or, just my dad or some shit like that, maybe my view and perspective on the world and the relationships between men and women might be different. Maybe I might be saying different shit into this microphone. But the fact that I was raised by 2 women, and that's how I learned how to treat women and, learned about relationships and the relationship between men and women, I guess my view is different. I don't know. I guess I just look at things differently. Flip said everyone there is just there to have fun, nothing else. Are we not able to differentiate between fun and marriage? It's like choosing to be gay. Okay, well, first of all, saying choosing to be gay just, love you, Flip, but it shows your level of ignorance. 1, we'll just agree to disagree on that. 2, everyone there is there to have fun. Yep. But at the same time, you're just dismissing what is actually occurring in the video. This isn't just a bunch of people sitting around hemming and hawing and guffawing and pass this joint around and then let's all fucking take the boat back to shore. This is a man making 3 women call him daddy as he dangles some Tootsie in their face. And then, hey, run along, bitches, and go do this and then come back, because come back implies you got work to do on this dick. That's a big difference, Flip. That's a big difference than we're just all hanging out, having fun. Trust me, I've hung out and had fun and, had at a party, we've done some bullshit, whatever. That's one thing. That's different. That's that male-dominated, controlling. I'm telling you, that's Timu Diddy, bro. That's what the fuck that is. That's that controlling shit that Diddy did. It's the same shit. It's just Stefan ain't in that level. There ain't no baby oil on the boat. It ain't a freak Nick or a freak off. And he ain't having none of them bitches rubbing semen on his titties yet. But this is the gateway to full-on Diddy. Next thing you know, don't let them call a rubber out in the huddle. He might get an erection. Spoon said, lesbians raised me. I'm there with you, Barry. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just all perspective. It just depends on who raised you and how. But yeah, this isn't, I'm not saying Stefan Diggs is, he's the only one that does. Nah, he's doing what he's allowing them to do. They're just as much at fault for being there and doing this. That's why I said, somebody failed them along the way. That's what I'm saying. Oh shit, it looked like it said stream offline. I was like, God damn it. Is the stream offline on Twitch? Motherfucker. Stefan is just the only one posting it. Well, that's the other thing. The bigger problem here, well, the big problem is obviously the toothy. The big problem is the dumb motherfucker that took the video and then posted it. First thing I'd have done is be like, hey, man, put the phone down. Why the fuck are you recording? Unless he was like, hey, get your phone and record this shit. Watch me make these bitches beg for this. This is how much power I got. Because that's a possibility too. You don't know if he had sperm rubbed on his nips. Don't underestimate him. That's right. We didn't see part 2 in the video. That might have been the next post. It's just now that he got in trouble, he was like, damn. Isn't this what Dan Brazilian does? In a lot of ways, except I don't know about the drug usage. What Dan Brazilian did, one, was disgusting, but two, what Dan Brazilian did, I don't know if, hey, Sobs, I guess I'm saying that right? What the fuck ever. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I think what Dan did was really a lot of show. I don't know if he was making all them hoes fuck him or not. I think what Dan did was like, it was also like a equate version of Hugh Hefner. But his was done under it was like, this is the life I live. But he was actually paying all these bitches on payroll, and then they would just like go home, was my understanding. Like they were just there for marketing. That was my understanding. I could be dead ass wrong on that. Remember that video at the Bills where they asked all the players who they wouldn't let date their sister? Yes. Maybe that's why. Because he does weird shit like this. Well, let's see. Dan Brazilian. Oh, let's see. Or Bilzerian. Let's see. Social media influencer, billionaire, and businessman gained notability for his extravagant lifestyle and photo ops with scantily dressed female models in social media. Eldest son of businessman Paul Bilzerian, brother of poker player Adam. Business ventures included Ignite, which sells electronic cigarettes, CBD oils. Let's see. Personal life. Damn, due to his drug abuse, he suffered 2 heart attacks before the age of 32. Lord. Split time between the Hollywood Hills and LA and Vegas. Acquisition of Armenian citizenship. Political views. Announces bid to run for presidential election. Jesus Christ. Anti-Semitism. Legal issues. Bilzerian sued the producers of Lone Survivors. Lawsuit stated that he invested $1 million in the film. Yada yada. Pop culture. American rapper T-Pain released the song Dan Bilzerian. And that's it. I don't see much about like the women and stuff. Early life and education. His father was a corporate raider on Wall Street and provided both of his sons with trust funds. Bilzerian studied at Florida for 4 years, majoring in business and criminology. Yeah. Must be nice. Trust fund, baby. Let's see. November. Bilzerian posted an unconfirmed claim that he won $10 million from a single night of playing poker. In 2014, he claimed to have won $50 million throughout the year, adding that, quote, he doesn't play against professionals anymore, and the most he'd ever lost in a single session is $3.6 million. Bilzerian even discussed his poker career on Joe Rogan podcast. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see much about. There's a citizenship, political views, anti-Semitism, legal issues. Oh, Bazarian was banned from a nightclub for kicking model Vanessa Castano in the face during a brawl. There was 2 girls standing next to me. Lone survivor. Involved with a legal matter with pornographic actress Janice Griffith. Griffith was featured to photo shoot with Bilzerian for Hustler, which involved Bilzerian throwing her off the roof of a house and onto a pool. Griffith fell short of the pool, hitting the edge and broke her foot. 18-year-old asked Bilzerian for $85,000 for her injuries, which was rejected. She filed a lawsuit against both Hustler and Bilzerian. Griffith was under contract for the event by Hustler. Hustler hired Bilzerian for the event, and the Bilzerian was not at fault. Hustler attorney claimed the toss was an act of God, stated it was not the publisher's fault. Damn. I wonder how that turned out. That's crazy. Bilzerian was arrested in LA on unrelated bomb making charges. This motherfucker's weird, but I don't see a lot about. I think most of his shit was like staged. I really do. I think a lot of that was just. It's like, I don't think he really lived that life. I don't think, but I don't know. I don't want to let him off the hook either. Titan Hugo said, ask ChatGPT who's winning the NBA Finals. I want to see if it's up to date. Okay, we can do that. Let me get to this other headline though, real quick. Tyreek Hill hopes to rebound after a difficult last year. It says he's shifted his mentality as he enters his 4th season with the team, with the Dolphins. After disappointing 2024, spoke to local media from the team practice facility Wednesday after a limited participant in OTAs. It was Hill's first time speaking with local media since suggesting a trade request. He said it was tough, man. Obviously, emotions were high then, but at the end of the day, I'm just looking to move forward from that, hoping that I can prove myself and prove to my teammates that I'm still one of them ones who's chasing 2K, still one of those ones chasing playoff dreams and all that great stuff. In other words, I thought I had all the leverage. I talked all that shit. I thought I was him. And then I found out I wasn't. So my bad. Please forgive me. I fucked up. I know I need a new contract. Can you please give me a new contract so that I can make a lot of money and then continue to talk shit? Please? Please? Because that's what's fucked up is, let's see, what's he at on his deal? Let's see. Where's he at with his deal? He has 2025. The Dolphins have a potential out. And then he's got 2026. And then his 2027 year was voided. His 2028 year was voided. So he becomes an unrestricted free agent at 33. He could be like not getting another deal. So he might be trying to renegotiate again and trying to get a new deal done. But his dead cap is $56 million this year, $15 million next year. And they could cut him. They could cut him next year at the end of this coming season. $15 million in dead cap, and they're out. Yeah, that's what Alex said. Like, Miles, I want out of Cleveland. Okay, I'll take the money. That's exactly right. I didn't realize he was getting that old, but yeah, I mean, that checks out. He's 31 this season. He'll be 33 when he becomes a free agent. A 33-year-old Tyreek Hill is just not the same. Down year kind of checks out when your speed goes. Chiefs will allow him back for a Snickers. Isn't it amazing how that works out? Teams oftentimes seem to move on at just the right time. Maybe a year too soon, but looks like they got it done about the right time here. Who is going to win the NBA Finals? So I just asked ChatGPT, who's going to win the NBA championship? It's searching the web. Oh, Jesus. I'm not placing bets. I want to know what you think. Who do you think is going to win it all as of right now? I said, who do you think, who is going to win the NBA championship? And it kicked back. As of May 28, 2025, the Oklahoma City Thunder are the clear favorites to win the NBA championship. They're leading the Timberwolves 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals and have been dominant throughout the season, finishing with a league-best 68-14 record. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, recently named MVP, has been instrumental in their success, supported by standout performances by Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren. In the Eastern Conference, the Indiana Pacers also hold a 3-1 lead over the New York Knicks, led by Tyrese Halliburton, whose efficient playmaking has been a game changer. The Pacers boast the playoffs' top offense, characterized by elite ball movement and scoring depth. This is how my ChatGPT sounds. I don't know why. Should both teams advance, the finals would feature a compelling matchup. The Thunder's top-tier defense against the Pacers' high-powered offense. While the Pacers are formidable, the Thunder's balanced attack and defensive prowess give them the edge. Betting markets reflect this, with OKC holding minus 425 odds to win the title compared to Indiana's plus 450. So if you're placing bets or just speculating, smart money's on the Thunder to clinch the 2025 NBA championship. I'm not placing bets. I want to know what you think. Who do you think is going to win it all as of right now? All right, Barry, here's my take. Well, don't get sassy with me, jackass. I'm just asking. It literally put, all right, Barry, here's my take. Don't fucking sass me, chat. Not your chat. This is Chat GPT. Oklahoma City Thunder are the team to beat. They've been dominant all season. Young, cohesive unit. Yeah. Defense is top notch. Resilience. Pacers, on the other end, have been offensive juggernauts. Fast paced, high efficient, blah, blah, blah. Ability to avoid turnovers while maintaining a high tempo offense. Both teams finals showcase a classic offense versus defense battle. Pacers' offense is explosive. Thunder's balanced attack. They're also betting favorites. So if I had to pick, I'd say the Thunder are poised to clinch. So, yeah, it seems like it's keeping up with it, Titan Hugo. That answers your question. Sounds like ChatGPT has been keeping up with it. That's asking about hockey. Okay. So, who's going to win the Stanley Cup? It better say the Edmonton Oilers, bitch. And don't give me no damn. Heartthrob said, ChatGPT was like, sorry for boring you with relevant info, you ass. But since you're not so interested in what I think. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the playoffs. It said as far as the NHL, as of May 28, Stanley Cup Finals are shaping up to a rematch between Florida and Edmonton, both teams leading their respective conference 3-1. Panthers, defending champs, have demonstrated strong performances throughout the playoffs despite a recent injury to key forward Sam Reinhart. Team has shown depth and resilience, with players like Nico McCullough stepping up at crucial moments. Oilers led by stars Connor McDavid. There's a gnat in here. bitch. And Leon Draisaitl have been dominant in their series against the Dallas Stars. Where is total Dallas at? That raggedy bitch. Outscoring them 13-2 over the past 3 games. Their offense prowess and solid goaltending have positioned them as formidable contenders. Given the current momentum and performance levels, upcoming finals between the two teams promises to be highly competitive. While the Panthers have the experience of recent championships, the Oilers' current form suggests they're strong contenders for the title. I don't know. I guess I could just go ahead and own it. I am a Edmonton Oilers fan. I don't know. I just look forward to watching them play. It's not just because they're playing the Stars either. I just like watching them play. That includes last year. And maybe it was because they made it all the way to the finals, so I watched more of their games. But even back to the year before that, they were fun to watch. Connor McDavid helps being that good. But I don't know. They're just a fun team to watch, man. So, yeah. Tonight is Panthers Hurricanes. Tomorrow, Edmonton and Dallas. And tonight, I believe, is Thunder. Thunder, Minnesota, and OKC. So that probably wraps up tonight. I do think the Knicks will win the next game. I do think the Knicks will push this to 6. I said Thunder in 5. Nailed it. But I do think the Knicks are going to push this to 6. I don't remember what I said there. I do know that my bet is looking good, baby. Should have bet more. I hate when I do that. I don't bet often. I'm pretty good as far as success rate. I just get scary. I just need to bet more, spend more. But as soon as I do, I'll start losing. That'll be my luck. Dallas Hater said ChatGPT, also known as Skynet. Because I remember a lot of people, including this chat, I'm looking at ESPN's front page that says how Julius Randle's dominance and struggles personifies the Wolves' teetering season. That was the thing. Everybody was like, oh, Julius Randle, man, give me the Wolves in 5, Wolves in 6. Everybody was on that Wolves bandwagon, man. I don't know how you could have picked anybody to beat the Thunder after watching them play this season. They're just too good. Look, the finals is going to be OKC, Indiana. It's an inevitability. Both teams are up 3-1. Both teams are winning on the road. I mean, for fuck's sake, Indiana came out and won 2 in a row. It took the Knicks to go on the road to win one. I think they'll win tonight or tomorrow night in the Garden. I do. But then I think Indiana goes home and closes this bitch out. And then we can move on to the finals. I think OKC gets the job done tonight. And what's wild is now Minnesota's going to have to retool again or take a look at themselves again. They make it to the Western Conference Finals last year, and then mid-season they have to retool, do some trades. They ship out Cat. They bring in Julius Randle. They ship out DiVincenzo, whatever the fuck. I can't ever say his goddamn name. But they bring in DiVincenzo. Fuck it, whatever. They bring in Julius Randle. They ship out Cat. And they still make it to the Western Conference Finals, but it's still not good enough. Now, they do that as a 5 seed, which is impressive. 6 seed, excuse me. 6 seed, which is impressive. Barely eke out of the play-in. But I don't know that there's a team right now when you look at the Western Conference, there's nobody deep enough that can handle OKC. It's going to take salaries and egos, I think, right now to defeat OKC. In other words, you're going to need like a Kyrie Irving situation where Chet or Jalen Williams, they're tired of being Robin. They want to be Batman. Hey, I want to be my own. You know what I mean? So that might be what breaks up the OKC dominance. But this has a Golden State run of, greatness written all over it. It really does. They're the new Warriors. When you look up and down that lineup, and guess what? At least with the Warriors dynasty, there was a LeBron James in the picture that could break up the monotony. And it was like, okay, it was really Golden State versus LeBron. Wherever LeBron went, there was a chance that that team was going to meet Golden State in the finals and could beat them. But he's aging out. Damn it. He's aging out. So that's kind of that's the no-go now. There's no LeBron James around to do that anymore. So what it's really going to take, and I'm not saying this just to say this because I'm a Houstonian, but a team like the Rockets with a ton of young, good talent that has kind of followed that OKC blueprint. Building through the draft, young talent, building around a superstar. I saw one comparison of Jalen Green at his age is putting up actually better numbers than Dwayne Wade did at his age. And they were like, imagine if the Heat would have traded Dwayne Wade. What the Rockets need to do is go out and get their LeBron James, not trade their Dwayne Wade. I'm like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Two different playing styles, two different players completely. But I get the comparison. I understand the point, which is why I'm not prepared to move on from Jalen Green yet, and said as much. But he should be on the hot seat. He has not lived up to expectations. But it's going to take a roster similar to what the Rockets have. But there are not a lot of teams that exist right now that are deep like the Thunder. And not just deep, but can also do it at both ends of the floor. The Thunder are as good offensively as they are defensively, which is why they set the record for plus minus in the NBA ever. In the history of the league, no team had a better plus minus, which means no team put up more points and allowed fewer points throughout the course of this regular season. Now, the Rockets are going to have to get better offensively. They have the defensive side of things down. Their defensive efficiency rating is why they were the number 2 team in the West. They're going to have to get better offensively, which is why people are on Jalen Green, why he should be on the hot seat. But that's the kind of roster it's going to take. Minnesota doesn't have that. Do they have one of the best players in the NBA in Ant? Absolutely. One of the best individual, complementary players in Julius Randle? Sure. Rudy Gobert is bleh. I've never thought Rudy Gobert was a difference maker. That's just me, though. And as much as I praised Karl Anthony Towns last week by saying, hey, man, 2 seasons, 2 different teams, 2 different scenarios, and Karl Anthony Towns is back in a conference final series. Let's give that man props. And when he shows up, the Knicks look good, but he can't do it on his own. Jalen Brunson has got to stay out of foul trouble. The Pacers have done a really good job of getting him into foul trouble, but he needs help. And Cat can't do it alone. And Cat really has been inconsistent. And it's one thing to get there, but it's another thing to get over the hump. Bitch. Oh, I think I missed him. Fuck. Damn it. But there's not a lot of teams that can match the depth and be as good at both ends of the floor as OKC in the NBA right now. I mean, if we had to, oh, you dirty rascal. Damn it. Oh, now he's just fucking with me, just flying around in front of me everywhere. I'm trying to see, where's the standings at? Motherfucker. Boston. Well, I mean, Tatum is going to be out all of next season, most likely. Cleveland ain't it. Detroit. They're young, but I just don't know that they're that deep. I mean, the Rockets are deep. The Rockets go, I mean, they're deep. They have a lot of young talent. That's the problem. They're just young. But the fact that they can get to second in the West and be that young is very promising. But I mean, Boston, maybe Detroit with another year, and Houston right now might be the only teams that I think built to long-term compete with OKC. So, Mike Conley sucks. You've given Green one more year, then trade him if he doesn't get better. Yeah, I think that's got to be the play. What up, Jeff Bell? I just call him White Dante. That's funny. Oh, where's Jeff Bell? He said Minnesota in 5. OKC in 5 for the chip. I would say no, and here's why. I do think Indiana. I think OKC in 6. I think Indiana will win 2 games. No, they might not win. No, I think they'll win 2 games. I think that they could, I think they can win 2 at home. But it might not be the first 2 that they get at home. You know what I mean? Like, I think OKC might win their first 2 games at home. Indiana comes home and wins 1. And then, maybe OKC wins 1. And then they go back to Indiana and Indiana wins 1 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Indiana can win a couple of games. They're that good. It's not a fluke what they've done. And Tyrese Halliburton's not scared of the moment. And that's a big part of it. If he can go in the Garden and do what he's done, the problem is just defensively. And part of the problem, too, that OKC presents, the part of the matchup problem that they present is their bigs are so versatile. Is that Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein, that's why, Minnesota, I felt like, well, Minnesota might be actually a decent matchup, is because at least with Rudy Gobert, you took away at least one of the ways that OKC could beat you, which was a low post game. Right? Like, I mean, you could have, yeah, no, that's true, Spoon. The Spurs are definitely on the come, as the kids say. No diddy. But at least with Rudy Gobert, you had a low post presence where you could take away their ability to just dump the ball down low and beat you on the low block. Just hasn't been that effective. He's just been getting outplayed. Yeah, I mean, you could match them big for big, but yeah, that's not been, I mean, it's not been the case. And that's the thing, is that the Thunder's bigs, they can play that inside out, old school 80s, late 80s, early 90s, low post basketball if they want to, pick and roll basketball if they want to. But then those guys can pop out and knock down threes. Chet Holmgren, so versatile, man. He is definitely a 2020s big. It's unbelievable. His ability to block shots. And he's all lanky and just wiry looking and shit. Doesn't look like he could bench press 50 pounds, much less squat 30. But he's getting it done, man. And that's going to be the problem, is the Pacers don't have anything that can match that. But they can match in other areas. And, their offense, they have the ability to fill it up. They certainly do. Yeah, I tell you, said Indiana seems like they're destined to win. I would say that about OKC more than Indiana. Indiana is just not scared of the moment. I think that's the difference. Indiana's not afraid of going into the Garden and letting their nuts hang. Tyrese Halliburton, I think Tyrese Halliburton and that Pacers team rallied around him. I really do. I think that's a lot of this. I think when that survey came out, he took that shit personal. Oh, I'm the most overrated player in this league? Okay. Bet. And you got to remember, a guy like Tyrese Halliburton already has skill, right? And when you take a guy like that, who has achieved the level that he has, and you give him motivation and a reason to focus and get better and really lock in, more so than just, well, we're trying to win a championship and we're trying to get better. And now you've gotten his entire team to buy in on that focus. Because remember, Rick Carlisle came out. If you'll recall this whole conversation we had on this show about that survey, I know I keep going back to it, but I really genuinely believe that that has been a rallying cry and a bulletin board material type situation for that team. What else do they have? But it has made them believe, and it has forced them to prove something to the rest of this league. Because all Tyrese Halliburton has done since that time is just shown out. Game after game. Rick Carlisle came out and said, hey, that list is bullshit. And remember, this was voted on by his peers. So this was 90-something other players in the league that said he was overrated. He took this shit personal. This wasn't the media where you just go, they don't fucking matter. This wasn't, a fan vote where, well, they're just haters. They don't watch basketball. They're casuals. This was his peers. This was guys that are in the brotherhood. This was guys that are on the floor with him every night. And he don't know which one it was. I mean, it could have been Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? And I think he goes out there and he squares them up and looks them in the eyes and goes, bitch, I know you. I know it was you. It's like Derek Lewis. I remember I asked, but a lot of people will always ask Derek Lewis, where do you get your motivation? Where does your that ability to just flip a switch all of a sudden? Because he's such a nice guy outside of the cage, but even mid-fight in the cage, out of nowhere, this burst of aggression will occur. I've seen it firsthand, cage side. I've watched him pick a Gracie Baja black belt, just literally pick them up off of mount. He's on his back, Gracie Baja black belt, which you're not supposed to be able to do. But it was like, just be able to pick them up, toss them off, get up and knock them out. And somebody asked him, where does this violence and this rage? He says, I just look across the ring, and a lot of times I'm fighting a white guy. And in my mind, he just called me the N-word. And I just think, man, he's in the Klan. He's a Klansman, and he just called me the N-word. What? Man, I'd be, Mr. Lewis, this is martial arts, sir. This is respect. I didn't do none of that. But whatever it takes to motivate people, man, some people have a thing that they do. Amy said, I thought it turned out to be like 22 players that voted on that. 90-something. Nope. 90-something. Not 22. It was 90-something. But I think that's what's going on, man. So, whatever it takes, it's working. But I think it's just going to be too much. So, let's get to the other thing before we get out of here. And I do want to get to this other thing real fast. Yeah, like when Robinson won the MVP and felt disrespected. Exactly right. Yeah, B. Hannon said Kevin Garnett said he would do that too. Yup. If I was a white fighter, I'd wear Black Lives Matter into the ring. Yeah, so Jared Taylor said, how do you feel about Halliburton's dad being able to come to games again? So that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Thanks, Flip. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about. Real quick, before we go. They showed a photo, or they cut to, and they talked about Tyrese Halliburton. He said that in his head that Dirk was calling him the N-word in German. That's hilarious. But they said that, the Pacers in the NBA or whatever decided to allow Tyrese Halliburton's dad back into the venue, back to watch the games. And I know Charles Barkley was in on this and said, hey, Adam Silver, hey, NBA, hey, Indiana Pacers, we got to do this. He's learned his lesson. Let's make this happen. And Tyrese Halliburton was excited about it, as he probably should be. But I could not disagree with more. I could not disagree more. I think it's bullshit, in fact, that the NBA allowed this, that the NBA did this. And under no circumstances would they do this for a fan. Under no circumstances would they do this in any other situation. But because it's a player, and a player who happens to be garnering a ton of spotlight and notoriety, they're going to change their mind. I think it's horseshit. And I think, just like Jared Taylor said in the chat, if I was a fan that's been banned from any arena in the NBA, and I don't give a shit at what point in history that ban occurred, I would be pissed. And I'd be up in my email. I'd be up in the mailboxes and at the arenas. I'd be talking to somebody. I'd be full on Karen this bitch. I want to talk to a manager. You let his dad come back. Why can't I? I didn't even go on the court. And even if I did, what I did was just as bad as what he did. How come I can't come back? Just because his son plays for the team? Who gives a shit? Do you know what? You know how much money I've spent at this blah, 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 blah. Boy, I'd be going off. I mean, think about that. Let's just think about that for a second. And here's the can of worms that you open up, okay? Let's just take Utah, for example. Now, you've got some snarky-ass white dude that has probably dropped $30,000 in tickets over the lifetime of his fandom all I did was say something about his mama being black and blah, blah, blah. I didn't even use the N-word. I should be allowed to come back. They don't talk like that in Utah, but they probably should. I mean, think about how many times Russell Westbrook has gotten somebody kicked out of the NBA in Utah. Like all of these people. And they never left their fucking seats. But they have had fans ejected and banned, and like anyone that's ever been thrown out of an arena in the NBA and never allowed to come back should be pissed. It's hypocritical, one, and it really sets a bad precedent, two. And I don't give a shit that it's a player's family member. I don't care. He went on the court. He got in the face of a player, a star player at that, which almost caused a fight. You almost started a brawl, bro. If it was so bad that a lesson needed to be learned and that it needed to be taught and told and, hey, can't do this shit, you're out of here, why let him back? Well, he learned his lesson. Well, maybe all these other fans have learned their lesson too then. Let them all back. Let back the streakers and the racists and the idiots and the chicks that show titties. Definitely let them back. Please let them back, like now. And the questionable sign guys and let everybody back. Let them all back. They've all learned their lesson. Let them all back. It's hypocritical. And I think it's bullshit. And I don't give a shit that Charles Barkley was behind it and for it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What he did was wrong. He went on the floor and damn near caused a brawl. He got in the face of a player. If anybody else in that stadium that wasn't a kin or family member of a player had done that, they'd have never been allowed back in that stadium. Why in the fuck is he allowed back? Tyrese Halliburton's dad, I don't know his name and I shouldn't know his name. I shouldn't even know he exists. Should not be allowed back in that stadium. I don't give a fuck that it's the conference finals. Well, but people learn. Okay, well then let the other fans back. Let every other fan that's ever been banned back. But if the answer is no, then why is he allowed back? It's horseshit. It's a double standard and it's horseshit. It's a bad look on the NBA. Really bad. And the next time that I streak, balls out, butt ass naked, with Barry on deck written across my dick, okay, it'll be BOD. Okay, it'll be B. All right, it'll just be the period that separates the letters. But it's not the point. The next time I do that and I get banned, I expect to be back within 3 weeks. Period. This is what will be on my dick. All right. Yeah. Flip said he should have gotten his old ass smacked. Yeah. I don't disagree with that either. He's lucky Giannis didn't slap the shit out of him. It would have served him right. Thank you, Uriel. Much love, homie. It would have served his old ass right. Get the shit slapped out of him by Giannis. From deep, too. Because you know Giannis got that reach. Go sit your old goofy looking ass down. Leo. No. No. I mean, yes, but no. Yeah, Perry said it's fucked up, but are you really surprised? Not really. No. A double standard for rich people? What? All right, y'all. Good times had by all. I hope you had fun. At least I did. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If Giannis would have smacked him, he'd have been pressing charges. Oh, Giannis would have been suspended. That's the crazy thing. If Giannis would have slapped the shit out of him for charging him and getting in the face, Giannis would have been suspended. That's what's crazy. Flip said, good show, B. Stop hating on them hoes on boats. No, man, I'm not hating on them hoes on boats. I'm not hating on them. I just wish they had some dignity and self-respect. Not hating on them. Peace, Perry. Peace to all of you. Enjoy your night. Enjoy the basketball. Enjoy the hockey. I am going to go to the punchline. I got a private gig up there tonight. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah? All right. Until then, do me 3 favors, everybody. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. Unless it's Adam Silver in the NBA, then they can go fuck themselves. Okay, jankety bitches. All right, fine. Love all hoes on all boats. Fuck. Bye, everybody. I might need to drink this. You want to make out? You want to make love to me, Daddy? Huh? Daddy's making a YouTube video!